Now, today is a big day. We are back in WOR, World Online Racing. In other words, more league racing content on the channel. We are already doing PSGL full-time in Tier 5. In this one, in World Online Racing, we are in Tier 4, and we're also racing full-time. And we go to Vegas for round 1. The calendar now on screen. Feel free to pause and check it out. Either way, Vegas for me, not a track that I love, but we haven't done too badly there in the past. So we'll see how this one goes. Now, with that to one side, we are in the Ferrari, and we are alongside, I believe, Sinan, if I'm not mistaken, Sinan Jr. I have raced him before in other leagues or categories. And yeah, we're going to see what happens. Pace-wise, I don't know what to expect. I haven't done any online practice for this one. We're jumping in from time trial practice alone, so we're going to have to figure out the battery use in qualifying in real time. So that could be an interesting factor, though. We did race here in PSGL not too long ago. Anyway, we'll see what happens. We begin with qualifying. Like the video, subscribe. Let's try and smash 1,000 likes. Comment below, and also stay till the end, because there's a very, very interesting ending which you don't want to miss. So here we are then. It's showtime, and we're going to see exactly where we are. Now, straight away, Jeremy, P1, 129.7, sets an incredible benchmark, considering my personal best is not even the 129s, so that's not great. Got the battery pretty spot on for a first time. I'll take that. Not a bad banker. I've got fuel in for another lap, so I might try again. Now that is a solid banker. Like, I think the quickest time outside of Jeremy and P1, I think it's a 130.0 or 0.1 even. So it's pretty tight. We went from P5 to P11 just after that first run alone. Now, the run plan here for me, as you've seen me do before, is to run a bit more fuel and do 2 timed laps on run number 1. Because you only get 3 sets of softs, of course. So there is no session restart. You don't get to go for the soft allocation in qualifying and then kind of restart and change your allocation for the race. So yeah, we only have 2 fresh sets of softs for single lap runs after this. So it makes sense to go for a second attempt just to kind of see what the time is. As you can see here, we're finding time. Wow, I'm surprised I'm up by that much. Literally up by 2/10, then we lose the 2/10, and then we find another 2/10 after at the sphere chicane. So up and down, and just kind of understanding exactly where the lap time is for the next run as we do the cut. Okay, not as good as last time. Not as good as last time, but still decent enough. Now, heading down the back straight, we are a 10th up. We are going to commit to this lap. We are marginal on fuel as we have some slow traffic ahead. Please move out the way. Please move out the way. That doesn't happen, and we just squeeze by on the right, but we do run a little bit deep as a result. It's a bit out of control there, and yeah, we'll see this out. Why not? Small improvement, but I know I've got a beatable time then. But yeah, that wasn't ideal. Just unfortunately there, a little bit of distraction. Either way, we're going to push on. That was a used set of tyres. We're now on another fresh set, looking to hopefully put those mistakes in order and find some more time. Straight away, we're a 10th up out of turn 2. So very good start to the lap here, heading down towards turn 4, or is it turn 3 actually? Braking at the curb, bit deep. Oh, damn it. Overcooked it, overdone it, and we're actually now down at the first sector, which really isn't great. Now, we know there's time here through the sphere chicane, and we do a lovely little cut there through the first apex, which sets up the second one, and as a result, also the next one, which gives us a decent exit, but we are still down overall. So not the lap I was hoping for here as we head down towards the left hand. This literal corner is make or break for the entire lap. You have to cut it, and it's a lottery what you get. I got the cut back this time, so I gained a little bit of time there, but it's not optimal, that's for sure. Just a bit more battery than I would have liked there. Accidentally double closed DRS. So yeah, a little small error again there with the DRS, which does affect top speed. This time we get the car stopped, but we actually run even deeper this time. Ah, bollocks. Mate, my PB's a P8 right now. PB, that's looking a bit tricky. So yeah, that's a 130.0. We are sitting on our previous lap, which we need about half a second to be anywhere near the sharp end and into the 129. So we're going to go for it. Final lap in qualifying, full send, make or break, because we're 15th right now. We have to go for it. And straight away, we're a 10th up, if not a bit more than last time. So we're going even quicker on this attempt. Now, spot the curb on the left, slam on the anchors for turn 3. Nice bit of riding on the inside curb there. And we get a lovely exit, so we find even more time. So 10th and a half up into the sphere. Not as much of a cut this time, but we are just going to try and keep the speed high. And you can see we do a good job there on the flick as we find a chunk of time. And yeah, that's the fresher tyres also helping. And we're now 3/10 up. So this is really, really good. This is getting us right in the mix. Now, this is where the lap is going to be decided by the cut. Let's see. That wasn't distracting at all, man. This guy again. This exact same guy. Twice. And yeah, for the second time, this guy gets in our way. Now, it wasn't a huge, like, hindrance. It's more of a visual distraction because he cut the corner. So like, indirectly, your eye is kind of following what he's doing. He did give me a slipstream, which is going to skew my lap time a bit. Obviously, we've invalidated, but still, you can see we were flying. You can take off a 10th of a second for the excessive corner cut, but I mean, it still would have been over 4/10 quicker. 29.9. That's my personal best by a country mile. So yeah, it should have been. It should have been the one. Looking at the results, I say P8. P8 is probably where we should have finished. Taking a little bit of time off, you know, because of the slipstream and of course the cut, or the excessive cut, should I say. But yeah, even still, not ideal. That was a good lap though, the last one. The rest of it was really, really good. I thought I did a good job. And yeah, pace is looking okay. Again, tier 4, so no idea what the pace of a lot of these guys is. Some of them are familiar names from other splits and categories, but for the most part, we're still kind of rediscovering things and seeing where we are. But yeah, I'll take that. P15 is obviously not a great qualifying, but I mean, we seem to have some pace. And yeah, we're now going to find out the true test. Is our race pace any good? So far, in this game in League Racing, it's been pretty decent, especially in PSGL. So we're now going to find out if that pace is also going to apply to a WR Tier 4 race. So let's get to it. Qualifying done. Main event time. I'll go hards. I'll go hards and see. For the fuel, 0.5. Right, here we go then. Showtime. Hard tyres for the start. Quite a few medium runners here, so we're looking to go long on this first stint and hopefully do a bit of tyre management. That's important here. Got a few ghost cars here, not good. Never a good thing. Now just trying to manage the desync here and the ghosting. Can't overtake ghost cars. That's a rule. That is a rule. You cannot overtake. So if you go through a ghost car, you have to back out from the move. Now we're side by side here with Kev Genetics as we head towards turn 3. We're going to brake a bit later and actually challenge the kick here of Thomas Bayer as we just have a snap. Luckily, we take the line and we can slide into P40. We try again down the inside of the sphere chicane, and we're going to go the long way around here and also give us the inside for the next corner. He runs in a bit deep, so we manage to get in front and take the position, and that is P13. So we gain 2 places on the hard compound tyre, so a really good start. Let's see who cuts and who doesn't through here. This is going to be the theme of the race, and the kind of the meta. Who is going to do it, who doesn't, who drives around, who gets it right, who gets it wrong. Bit of a slide, but actually we do okay. We gain on the cars behind, they're battling, so that's good. Don't have to drop too much barrier here, so this is a good start so far. Yeah, exactly that. It's a good start, so let's keep it moving, let's keep pushing. I'm just a little bit concerned about the fuel. I hope I've made the right choice on fuel. Yeah, that's the only thing. I was a bit in the dark in regards to fuel on this one, so yeah, we'll see. Usually there's no issues in this game. It's quite hard to get it wrong. We've gone with 0.5. We'll see how that goes. Anyway, end of lap 1. DRS soon to be enabled. I'm now pushing on the battery here to challenge Vettel, because if we get past him, that's good for our strategy.
DRS now enabled. DRS enabled.
Oh. Double whoopsie. Spinner and damage. Don't mind if I do. Oh, understeer. I was washing out. I was washing onto Vettel there, onto the right rear. I had to get out of it, lost momentum. Instead, Vettel goes for the move on Michael here and gets it done in the inside. Everyone's being super aggressive. First race, everyone's going all out. Now, as you saw, there was a bit of end plate fly off. I think that belongs to Michael as we run deep. Okay, that's probably not the best move. We pull off a lovely little switchback there. I back out of the move on Michael here just to be safe and to not get chopped off. But we saw V car backwards at turn 1, and I'm guessing this is the end plate that it belongs to. The owner is, of course, Michael. So, yeah, we're just going to pace ourselves and pass him on the back straight here instead. Okay, fantastic. No DRS for me. Unbelievable, mate. Right, we need to pull. We can't fuck about. I'll sacrifice myself with battery to make sure the battle goes by. Hopefully nobody else. We can slot him behind, but this guy needs to use battery, needs to go. Don't want to lose DRS to the leaders. Oh my god. Ah, no! Hopefully I can get away with that. That wasn't good though. Very slight damage. It's timing out of battery. I think I might have to go here. I think it's out of battery. I'm out as well, but it is what it is. Very, very minor. It's manageable. Like, I don't know what that is. You can't even see like the left front. I just clipped it. It's still green. So it's minor, minor damage. It feels okay. Oh, lost a bit of time there. Vettel might shake me off. I think he's trying not to burn this battery too much, which will keep me in. I've dropped Timon. Timon had a bad left-hander, so I'll push to see if I can try and keep these guys out. So let's see. The race has really opened up. Now, still P11. Looking at points, as Vettel makes a huge mistake, we kind of follow, but we've got a big run here. It's funny how I'm literally doing like, I'm carbon copying his mistakes. Literally 1-to-1. Now, I'm not using battery. I'm letting him use his and burn out. We've got more battery. All good. We can cash back up. We can close this gap. The minute he starts to flash, we turn ours on, get the overtake, and we blast past. So we're now P10. We do have that damage, but so far seems okay. Just got to use everything here, which is not ideal, but it is what it is.
The track is clear. Green flag.
Uh-oh. We are also saving fuel, so fuel's not going to be an issue in this race. We could have actually probably started negative. But now we're trying to get back within DRS range, and I think we have done it straight away with a really good turn 1. And yes, we've made it. Lovely. I think we need to start moving up. Those mediums seem to be struggling a bit. And yeah, we don't want to hang around. That might be our cue to start moving, because people are struggling and the hards are starting to cook. So already, Lennart is going to box. He pits. Okay, they're battling ahead. Just got to close in for DRS reasons. Now, lap 7 is pretty damn early, so he's going to be managing tyres all the way to the end. Oh, Sinan there, my teammate, getting a bit loose. Now, focusing on our own race here, you can see this massive train in front. 2 hard runners in the top 10. Okay, copy that. Interestingly, nobody's in though on this one. So we have some extra data. We have basically some direct rivals. Those who are on hards are our literal direct rivals. So maybe now we try and move up a little bit. They're battling in front. I believe one of them is the Kick Sauber up ahead there. I don't think Sinan will put up a fight if I line one up. Let me go. Thank you. Appreciate that. Because I'm expecting like 3 or 4 cars to pit at once, and then suddenly there'll be a massive gap that we need to close in, and that's where I want to have the battery available to push. Damn, no one's pulling the trigger, really? That's very surprising. 1 car's in. 2, 3, there it is. The Sauber has no battery on the hards. That's huge. We can use that. Right. Big movements. Cars pitting. And yeah, we're now right behind Nathan, who is the other hard compound tyre runner. I got Rasenberg P2. And yeah, we're just off the lead here. So this is now heating up pretty nicely in terms of also strategy. Right, let's see how much battery Nathan has. We're going to put him to the test. Just have a look and see what he's working with here. I am using overtake. We're slowly catching, but now we're going to catch. He's out, but he's got some straight line speed about him. Maybe we have a touch higher wing. There's Lawrence Patton, of course. We're familiar with him in PSGL Tier 7, who's also in this split as we don't quite get the move done there. Had to back out, couldn't brake too late. But instead, they're actually going to box, I think. I'll commit to this. Try and get Lawrence. There we go.
We're approaching the pit window, and you're going to be on mediums.
Familiar face, of course, from PSGL. Oh, crap. That was a bad lock-up. Dragged that one on the whole way there. Couldn't let go of the brake. Wow, Lorenz has got battery. Woo. Now, I found myself basically just sitting here. Lorenz had decent pace, but more importantly, had ridiculous straight line speed. I tried to have a little look here through the sphere, but the move was never really on. Right now, you can see it's me, myself, Lorenz ahead, Nathan behind, and then we've got Umut, sorry, who I can't fully see the preview screen from here, but yeah, of course, he blocked me in qualifying twice. So we'll see how it gets on. Vettel just behind him in P5. Onto the straight.
Remember, box this lap. Keep an eye on your distance and the speed limit line as you approach and make sure you don't speed.
Bro, he's so fast on the straight. Literally, look how fast Lorenz is. Like, he's a bullet. And I'm using Barry, but we're not even catching. So, GG's. Genuinely insane straight line speed. I'm only on 1-0. Like, I don't know where it's coming from, but well, I'll go for one more. We'll box end of this lap. I've done this in PSGL, but I think I stayed out possibly till lap 16. Okay, 10-second pen for the Merc. Good to know. Right, don't speed. There we go. That's a good enough entry for me. Right, down on the wing. Mediums to go. Hopefully, we'll be okay with that. The damage feels manageable. As long as we've got DRS on someone, we're fine. I mean, look at this big train of cars coming through here. We're going to be right there on pit exit on cold tyres. There's a little gap between the Haas and the Sauber.
Up to speed now. Let's get some heat into those tyres.
That's fine. Absolutely fine. No DRS, so we just need to burn everything here. So we boxed end of lap 15, a lap earlier than PSGL, which ended up being a mistake in that one. So hopefully this time is the right outcome. Also, perfect pit. We're rejoining clean air ahead of cars. Woo. Just going to take a little cut instead of a big one. This guy's rubber banding a little bit. So we're just going to have to be careful. But we are going to slowly set him up. I'm going to try to use the least amount of battery possible so I can use it to push on. Right, we'll get through. Won't use my battery so that I've got something for later. The plan is to use the tyres rather than the battery to make our way back into the group of cars ahead. And that's exactly what we're going to do right now. Alpine's in trouble. We saw him cut the chicane. He's got a pen. He hit the wall there. Blocked me in qualifying. Messy performance from this guy. He's burning to keep me out. And that's fine. He'll have no battery left. We do a personal best. Vettel behind, setting the pace. A little bit quicker than us, of course, but all good. So far, this race is setting up to look pretty good. P1 is long gone, out the question. He's absolutely just in a different category here. Net P9 right now, okay. He's burning everything to stay within DRS. I'm pretty certain. We've got the freshest tyres here, along with Vettel behind. So important that we make them count. Now, pay attention, bottom right. I actually forgot to change my ERS, so I was going for a move on this lap, but I made a massive error leaving it in none. I was tripping there. I was like, why was I so slow? I must have pushed the dial up to diff instead of my battery, so I've done the whole straight in none. That was a shame. I was hoping to get this guy on this straight. Right, come on. Smart racing. That's what we need now. Smart racing. And that is going to come to a head now. Lap 20, 3 wide. Things are starting to get interesting. Strategies are clashing. And now things are going to heat up. Now we've got Jerem here, who we're going to pass down the inside of the sphere. Nice move there, convincing pass. And now we've got these two, Nathan and Umut, battling away. We get to the outside, and we just use the momentum and the fresher tyres to go past. So we clear both Alpines within a couple of corners. And yeah, that is us into P9. Now we've got that Mercedes, of course, with a 10-second pen. So that means we're net P8 as he goes for the move again out of nowhere. Saw that coming from a mile back. I don't understand why when I've got more battery. Oh, I can use battery. You can't. There you go. He's out. What a pointless move. Right. Let's stick with it. All these guys are out of battery here. That overtake attempt is exactly why DRS trains break. I mean, that move made 0 sense. No one goes for an overtake into the left before the back straight because it's going to hurt both of you. And not just that. This guy wants to go again. Guy behind needs to give it a rest. He's burning all of his battery, and we're going to head towards turn 1. I'm going to leave plenty of space here, but he ends up spinning, I believe. Hey, died. Idiot. Absolute idiot. He's done nothing but get in my way this entire race so far, qualifying and race. And that was a perfect example. I think that was like the 4th time we ran into each other this event. And this is what happens when you pick a fight outside of your weight class. I'm not saying I'm a better driver, but in the context of this race, I have much better tyres. So why are you bothering to fight? Anyway, we're trying again. Okay, that's a bit early on turning, mate. There's a barrier there on the inside. Comment below. Does that get reported? Do I report that? Should I have reported that? Do you think that's a turn-in? I'd love to hear thoughts in the comments, and we'll see where Nathan finishes at the end of the race. Anyway, he's out of battery right now, or charging, but we're going to go for it again. We've got the most battery right now out of anybody in this train, so we're starting to get aggressive and moving up because we're running out of laps here to, you know, climb positions. And the reality is, the podium is on. P1 is long gone. P2 and P3 are just up the road, but of course that Merc has that pen, so this is a battle for P3. Night and day, clear-cut battle for P3. Nathan behind runs it in deep into turn 3, so pressure off for the time being as Lawrence goes for the move on our teammate Sinan. It's a tricky one now as we head through the sphere. It's up our side right now. Oh, fuck. That was a bit unexpected. Oh, whew. Come on, get within DRS. Gotta get within DRS. This is what I've got the battery for.
Okay, clear.
Now pay attention. This was, or ended up being, the critical moment of this entire race. Floor it, floor it, floor it. Light the rears, come on. Get the DRS, get the DRS. He's got a little bit of a slipstream. Come on. Oh, I don't think I'm going to get it. Oh, I didn't get it. Damn it. Come on, come on. Stay on the battery, stay on the battery, come on. I didn't get DRS there, and I burned all of my battery, but we're dragging Nathan and Vettel behind with us. Oh, it's going to be difficult. It's going to be difficult. Come on. Need a huge turn 1 here. And this is it. This is going to be critical. I have no battery left, so we need to nail this. Here we go. Yes. Come on. And I've almost dropped the guy behind. Whew, got DRS. That's huge. Right. Good timing. Good IQ. P4's on the table. Come on. This will be a huge result. Oh my god. What are these two doing? And what am I doing? Now, the last 2 clips were absolutely critical in the ending of this race. Who's got more battery? Probably the guy behind me, to be honest. Pesci struggling, making a very bad mistake on the left-hander there. And just before, I was unable to drop Nathan out of DRS twice. Even when we got within the DRS of these guys, I wasn't able to drop him. So, for this finale, Vettel's not here. He has been dropped. But we've got Nathan, myself, Pesci, Rasenberg, all fighting for this P3 podium. Now, Pesci's struggling. He's got the oldest tyres here, plus the pen. Rasenberg is my target, but we've got a car with the pen in the way. Oh my god, what was that? And again, just like the left-hander before, another bad mistake, which I can't punish him for, and we can't get the move around the outside there. Had no interest going around the outside there. I'm going to charge. We've got a gap behind. I'm going to choose to charge here. That does allow Nathan through. He's got a bit more straight on speed, so I was a bit kind of on the back foot there on that straight. I didn't want to burn all of my battery. Instead, I've opted to just have a full charge for this last lap. Vettel has rejoined the fight behind as well, so it's going to be a 5-car scrap for the podium. I say 5-car, Pesci isn't really in it, but he might get his pen removed, so we have to take it at face value. So Rasenberg's quick. Worst possible kink you could ever have, but come on. Trust the battery. Oh my god, how much did Nathan charge? Now, legit, he was flashing last lap, but he's only now run out, but I have used most of my battery. We're going to try and get to the outside to force him offline. We run super deep on the brakes, round the outside. We get squeezed a bit. Oh, damn it. Come on. Might get one last run here on Nathan, but I'm too far back. Oh, what? He got me. Fuck. No way. That was a podium. Wow. Vettel just got his wing there. Like, I couldn't move across. I think he got me, but for the sake of doubt, for the avoidance of doubt. Oh my God. Does it go by... The thing is, does it go by the tip of the wing? Or does it go by the tyre? How does it work? I'm closer to the middle line than Vettel. There he's ahead. Because you can see, like, his tyre is more clear of the white line. Like, I'm still over the boxes, but he's not. This is like that. This is some fucking Cars shit. You know when Lightning McQueen sticks his fucking tongue out? Like, it's literally that. His wing is like right on the line, and we are just over. This is from Vettel. Okay, he just sent me this. Like, on his screen, albeit the quality of the image is very jagged. The lines are not super clear, but yeah, he seems to be ahead on his screen. I would like the image retaken. If you could get another picture, Vettel, if you can get another picture, but it has to be straight. Well, that was an incredible ending. Absolutely insane. I have no idea what the stewards are going to decide, but I will try my luck and see if I can get that P5 back. But we were that close to a podium. I think a little bit better management, we may have just got it, but either way, great recovery drive, really good pace. The setup was really good. We messed up qualifying. You saw if we hadn't got distracted by the Alpine, we could have potentially had a better lap, or not a better lap, but a clean lap, and it could have been a bit of a smoother race, but even still, good recovery, good pace throughout. Generally speaking, worked pretty well for us, so no complaints. And yeah, we go into the next one. So that's round 1 in the books. Obviously, no point showing the standings. The results are on screen now, so feel free to pause and check those out. In the meantime, I appreciate a like on the video, guys, if you really enjoyed. Try to smash 1,000 likes on this one. That'd be a great target to hit. Comment below your thoughts. Also, who do you think finished ahead? And yeah, what do you think of the comeback drive? Also, most overtakes as well, so really good race. In the meantime, a massive shout out to the channel members, guys. Subscribe for more daily F1 content, and I'll see you guys next time. Check out 2 videos on screen for more league racing, and I'll see you soon. Ciao, ciao.